Okay, we're on top of the chicken coop here. Not much room, so we're shooting a little tight. As you can see, over in the left and right corners, I placed the custom drilled brackets and screwed it in. And then I've run a 3.5 inch screw up through the bottom to attach the rafter. And what we're going to do now is just replicate the other two. And then we can come in and start preparing to put the plywood on the top. And I've also picked up some roofing material, the roofing tile, and we'll put those on top as well. But that's for a later video. But at least just wanted to show you how the rafters are going to fit in. So now I'm going to turn off the camera and do the others off camera, and then show you the finished product of the rafters. We almost have all the roof panels on. I have one more. I'm using, this time I figured I would try 5mm plywood, and I put 3 rafters up there. After looking at this, when you build yours, you might want to go with 4 rafters, and instead of 5mm sheet plywood, you may want to use 1/4 inch. I'm just thinking in the winter time, if the wind really blows hard, you might want a little bit of extra weight and protection on the top. So I would go 4 rafters instead of 3, and instead of a 5mm plywood sheet, go a 1/4 inch. I'm going to keep an eye on mine. If it blows off, then I'll just replace it with the heavier materials. One thing we also did, if you look at the base of the chicken coop, we went out and purchased some 12 inch by 12 inch pavers to put underneath the legs. If it rains a lot where you're located, you want to get even though the legs of the chicken coop are pressure treated 4x4s, you still want to get those up off the ground so they won't sit in the water and rot out. So we put some pavers underneath there. Again, a little bit extra protection. Next, we're going to finish up the egg collection box. We're going to put some perches on the inside. We're going to build the egg laying boxes for the chickens, and then we'll put some skin on the outside and possibly a couple vents up in the top. So stay tuned for more building sequences. Now we're going to take some plywood and screw it on the section above the egg collection box. We just about finished the skinning of the chicken coop. We did it in sections, so using 1/4 inch plywood. Let me move around the coop and I'll show you each of the different sides. Here's the front side where there's going to be double inch 15 inch doors. We have the door frames already made. All we have to do is skin them and then mount them. And then up in the rafter space, we're going to cut some triangle pieces to put up there, leave a little bit of a gap up at the very top, and then screen that in so any hot air that collects up in the rafters can vent out the sides. This is the only full side. The other sides either have the door, the egg collection box, or the chicken entry door. So this is the one full side we have of plywood. We have one more small section of plywood to do just above the chicken entry door. We're either going to make a ramp, or the wife is talking about using some various size tree trunks. I don't know how that's going to work with the chickens, but we're going to give it a try. Either the tree trunks, or we're going to make a ramp for the chickens to enter up into the coop at night.